Hi, friends. So, 2023 has been a crazy year for the tech industry, right? AI has been scaring people. ChatGPT has been scaring people. Developers and other people are scared. Their jobs are being replaced. And unfortunately, layoffs. Layoffs are happening like crazy again. A lot of people are losing their jobs. We have, unfortunately, the situation with Meta just recently that, 10,000 more staff are being let go. And like record numbers of people are losing their jobs, right? Unfortunately, it's very sad, unfortunately, but it is a reality. Tech layoffs are starting again in the first quarter of 2023. It's ending on a bit of a depressing note, as again the layoffs are starting, and like a lot of people, unfortunately, are losing their jobs, their work authorizations. It's very sad to hear. Tech industry, it had a very golden since like the past 2 years, it was like a golden rush time, right? Lots of people had so many opportunities were there. People were switching jobs. They were getting very very high salaries. Unfortunately, that time seems to be resetting back. So the pendulum is like shifting back in the other direction. Unfortunately, these companies have overhired, and they've hired too many people, and now they need to let go of this stuff. So it's unfortunately a very sad time, and like you really need to make sure that whatever industry you choose, it's stable. You want to make sure when you're like changing jobs, or like you're choosing a new field, it's stable and it has like growth prospects, and you don't you're not in the risk of losing your job, right? So within this regard, cybersecurity is a very safe bet, right? For people who are willing to put in the hard work and enter this industry. I mean, you don't have to take my word for it. Just look at the job boards and you'll see huge amounts of openings for cybersecurity professionals, cybersecurity jobs. The industry is still very much there. A lot of jobs are there, and people are still hiring because cybersecurity is so important, right? So this is a good industry to get into if you're worried about future job prospects. And there's very much the skill shortage is still there. I mean, I'm not going to say it's as good as it was before, but yeah, definitely the skill shortage is very much there. If you are a hardworking person, believe me, things like cloud security, AI security is going to introduce a lot of new jobs. So cybersecurity is definitely a very, very interesting field to get into right now. And really, you can't go wrong with choosing this as a field. However, what's the problem? Like a lot of people ask is how to get into cybersecurity if you're new to it, right? You don't know how to get into it, how to start in. So this is the reason for making this video, guys. This is like my video. I'm going to focus on the cybersecurity 90-day plan, like a 90-day career plan. So this is the video if you want to know how to start in cybersecurity. This is not nothing like complex. I'm not going to be talking about something like very very new which you've never heard before. But this might be a longer video than I've talked about before, because I really wanted to give you good practical advice of how to get into cybersecurity within 90 days. I don't want you to go and do like a 3 year degree in cybersecurity and come back. Believe me, within 90 days, you can get the skills of getting a job. And I have used these same practical tips to coach people, whether they are newcomers, whether they are in the late 60s, they're retired people, but they want to get a new job, right? So these are the same tips I've used across the board. So this is what I want to talk about. And if you're new here, guys, welcome to my channel, The Cloud Security Guy. My name is Tamur, and I talk about cloud security, artificial intelligence, and general cybersecurity career advice. Okay. And this is what I want to talk about, the topic which I talked about, like the 90-day guide. If you're new here, please do like and subscribe to this channel also. That will really help the channel to grow. And share this video if you feel other people can benefit from it also. So, when we talk about, say, getting into cybersecurity, really, it's nothing magical. There are three basic steps, regardless of whichever field you want to go in. It's learn the basics, then get certified. Okay, get certified in what field you want to pursue, and then get experience. That's it. That is honestly the case with cybersecurity. These are the three basic steps. Unfortunately, what people do is they don't have a plan. They don't make a proper plan for how to get into cybersecurity. They jump into certifications without knowing which certification to do and whether that certification is going to help them or not. Or they just do certification after certification without getting experience, or their fundamentals are not good. So that's the reason I really wanted to talk about how to like really have a proper plan and do it in a structured, ordered way. So let's take a look at what I'm talking about. So the first 15 days, okay, I want you to learn the basics, assuming that you don't know anything about cybersecurity. You want to get into cybersecurity. So at this stage, you have decided that hey, cybersecurity looks like a good field. I want to start it, but you might be facing two problems. One is you don't know anything about cybersecurity, right? You know it's a good field to get into, but you don't know which career path to take. There's so many, right? Should you become an analyst? Should you become an incident response engineer, a penetration tester? It can become very confusing. So at this time, don't worry about getting certified, but think about understanding the fundamentals and how cybersecurity works. How do you understand the fundamentals? Now there are tons and tons of free courses available, like this one, okay, which you can take for free. Get enrolled, take as many as you can. There are like millions of courses on YouTube. Easily take 1 or 2 days and you can understand the fundamentals of cybersecurity, okay? And once you have an understanding of the basics, that will help you to identify the different career paths which are available, okay? You can take a look at the job descriptions, qualifications, certifications, so you know what is required for each role and what matches your profile, like what makes you interested, right? There are so many roles, you have to really take a look at what interests you. So let's take a look at a few of them. I'm not going to go into too much detail. You might want to become like a cloud security engineer, right? Cloud interests you, cloud computing. So you'll not to take a look at skills for cloud infrastructure as code. You want to look at certain certifications like the CCSK, CCSP. You want to maybe think about the future career path as a cloud security manager or a head of cloud security. So that is the things you might be interested in. Or you might be thinking about becoming a penetration tester, right? You want to know scripting, programming, things like certifications like the certificate ethical hacker, CompTIA pen test, OCSP, and you want to maybe get into independent consulting, like start your own firm, right? So many options are there. Or maybe you want to become a cybersecurity architect, which is more complex, right? You want to know networking, you want to know threat modeling, how to present, you want to look at certification like the CISSP, and the future career paths are pretty awesome, right? Like a cybersecurity manager, head of cybersecurity engineering. Or maybe you like incident response, right? Like SOC analyst, like an incident response engineer, you don't know SIEM. You want to look at like certified incident handler certifications, future career paths. So all of these things, they start coming together, right? But now that you've decided on a career path, gap out where you are and create a learning path to reach there, okay? You want to identify what you need to do, what training you need to get, and then you can really focus down. For example, like if you're interested in cloud security, you want to look at the CCSP, right? We're going to look at it in the next days which are coming. So you should identify what certifications are there. I've made a completely free course on CCSP on this channel, right? So these are multiple things which you can do. So these are the first 15 days. This is what you want to focus on. Focus on the career path, focus on getting the basics right. Okay. Then once you've done that, the next 15 days, which is day 16 to 30, you want to learn the tools, guys. As you are gaining a better knowledge of cybersecurity, do not make the mistake that most people do, which is focusing on concepts only, not getting hands on. There are some many free tools available which you can experiment with at home to get a better understanding of cybersecurity and how these tools work. I can list a few. There are many tools. I'm not asking you to become an expert pen tester, an expert like cybersecurity hacker or something like that, but get hands on with these tools because cybersecurity is a hands on field. You won't go far if you don't know these things. Just as an example, like these are a few tools. Now, remember, please, these tools should only be used in a safe and controlled environment, right? I don't want you to go around starting like hacking other people or something. Please, it's not allowed to conduct unauthorized activities or exploit anything without permission, okay? So you can look at things like virtual machines. You can download a VM which will allow you to run like another computer on top of your physical one. It's a great way to isolate all that crazy security stuff. So you can download and learn how to run a VM. Or maybe Kali Linux. It's a specialized Linux which is designed for penetration testing, digital forensics. Okay. Or maybe Wireshark. Wireshark is for allows you to capture and analyze network traffic. Nmap. Nmap is like a network monitoring tool, mapping tool, sorry, which can scan networks. Metasploit is like a very powerful penetration testing tool. You can simulate attacks. Prowler, I've made a complete video on Prowler, and that allows you to do cloud security assessments. And you can just create free AWS accounts or free Azure accounts, free Google Cloud accounts. Get hands on with the console if you're interested in cloud. So this is your first month. Okay, this is the next 15 days. Just get hands on with some tool, with some like tooling or some cloud environment. Now, the next 30 days is getting certified. By now, you should have a firm grasp on the basics and know how to run a few tools. It's now time to have that knowledge validated by getting certified. So that's what the next 30 days is about, getting certified. And yes, you can do it in 30 days, provided you block off some time every day to prepare. There are massive amount of certifications. I mean, but just I'll go over a few of the most popular ones. You can maybe look at CompTIA Security Plus. If you are starting out in security, this is the best certification to do, honestly. It gives you all the baseline skills to perform a security function and start an IT security career. If you're starting out, this is the best certification to do. If you are you have good technical knowledge, then maybe you can be a little bit more ambitious and go for the CISSP, which is the gold standard of security certifications. If you're getting into ethical hacking, you want to start there, the CEH is a great way to start. Okay. If you're getting into the cloud, starting out in the cloud, the Certificate of Cloud Security Knowledge, the CCSK, that is another excellent certification. These are just a few of them which I'm talking about. But please, the next previous 30 days, just focus on getting certified. Now, the next 30 days. But now you should have a certification or planning to get one, and you have a firm grasp of information security concepts, right? It's now time to get that experience so you can land some jobs. Now you might be thinking, hey, I don't have a job. How am I going to get some experience? Well, good news in cybersecurity, you don't need to land a job first to get some cybersecurity experience. There are many, many ways. That's the beautiful thing about cybersecurity, because the skills are so in demand. Without even landing a 9 to 5 job, you can market your skills and get some hands-on experience. They are excellent, like freelancing websites like Fiverr. Just go on Fiverr, create a profile, offer your services for dirt cheap, and offer to do security assessment or whatever you feel you can do. Offer to do it for dirt cheap. Maybe Upwork. Upwork is another excellent website. You can go there also. There are many, many things you can do to get yourself out there. Apart from that, get out there and network with other cybersecurity professionals through online communities, conferences, identify job opportunities via LinkedIn, and get in touch with them. Okay, networking is the name of the game now. And apart from that, what else you can do? Start creating your brand. I've made many, many videos on this, guys. You can start writing on Medium. You can start a YouTube channel like this one. You can create a LinkedIn newsletter. You can even create a Udemy course. Nothing is stopping you from creating a Udemy course, everything that you've learned, and put it out there. So that's it, guys. I mean, there are so many ways of building your brand, and that will help people to reach out to you. While you're searching for jobs, your brand will go out, and people will reach out to you because they will see your Medium articles. Maybe they will see your LinkedIn newsletter, your YouTube channel, your Udemy courses. The sky is the limit, really, when it comes to like creating your own brand. So this is basically it, guys. A 90-day career plan for getting into cybersecurity. Follow this plan through, and I guarantee you'll be landing that dream job in cybersecurity soon. Remember, this is just a starting point. It's a constantly evolving field, and you need to keep learning, keep developing to stay up to date. So that's it, guys. I wish you all the best in your cybersecurity career. Let me know if you feel I should have covered more, but focus, dedicate some time for 90 days, and I guarantee you'll be getting into cybersecurity. Good luck, guys. I hope this video was useful to you. And if you like this video, please do like and subscribe to this channel, and share this video to people you think might be they might benefit from this. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.